Good afternoon. This is Colton with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar, doing a digital roof inspection here for a mid-century home out in La Mesa. Homeowner has active leaks. Roof is over 25 years old, and we do have an active solar system on here as well. We just really want to check the condition of this roof and verify the shape that it's in. We can obviously do repairs for the homeowner on this section that's leaking, but based off my initial inspection, there's probably other leak points on this roof that are conspiring as these rains come. But one thing I did notice when I got on this roof is it's a concrete tile roof. We can see some cracking right here. This usually happens when, maybe a solar install went on or something like that. But you can see that mastic is the go-to repair. They kind of put caulking in here to kind of try and stop that, but it's a temporary fix. Something I did want to point out was the valleys on this roof. We typically don't like to see them this tight. It inhibits water and other debris actually funneling off through these valleys right here. There's a metal valley in there. So if we were to redo this roof, we would keep these valleys about 2 to 3 inches apart. More cracking associated right there. We can see just the crowdedness of this valley. We can see some mortar actually put over there. This is typical repair tune-up process. Something I didn't like that I noticed right here on this section of roof was what we call tile slipping. When tile gets old, the nails break or whatnot, it starts to slip away actually from the tile above it. In this case, the mortar's fallen. We can actually see it slipping away, and we can see that tar felt underlayment underneath. This is definitely an area where water can get in. It's pulling away all right here. You never should be able to see the nail hole. So I'll put this back to the homeowner, but more than likely water's been getting under here, damaging the wood and whatnot, leading to another place where a leak can happen. We can see more cracked tiles associated, about 15 to 20 cracked tiles I noticed on this roof. Repairs have been done with mortar and mastic that we see. We can see a flat section of roof right here, TPO with solar panels on top. If we continue on, sensitive areas are always going to be skylights and other areas where, basically there's a connection point between the roof tiles and stucco point and whatnot. See flashing right here. This mortar and mastic cracking is not something I like to see. Some more cracked tiles right here where water can easily get in. We can see the actual section that's with the active leak right here, but I wanted to point out chimneys are sensitive areas that I always like to inspect around. The flashing and the overall condition of them is not ideal. I do see them failing. We can see the solar system right there with more cracked mortar replacements, cracked tiles right there. But let's get down and actually take a look at something I did want to point out too is when we see discolored tiles like this right here compared to older ones like that, what we can know is that there was, somebody came up here and replaced that one. We can see a couple more over there. So there was roof maintenance done to this roof, tune-ups done over the past, but what's really in question is the tar paper underneath, because that's a 15-20 year product, right? Concrete tiles will last forever, but that actually tar paper underneath, actually look at this section right here. The tile is completely pulled back right here, and we can actually see the condition of it, right? Now this condition is going to be indicative on, basically every roof plane that there is, because the second story was done at the same time, but you can see just the corrosion, the deterioration of this product. Water's been getting on it, and what happens is it actually will start to soak through this tar felt paper, and eventually it'll cause what we see right here, which is a huge active leak. Now, someone who came up and actually did an initial inspection of this literally put a skull and crossbones on the section and wrote wood rot for the next guy, for me, which is I'm super thankful about, because this is a vaulted ceiling and I could easily just fall straight through. So I'm gonna stay away from this section, but this is something that needs an active tarp, an active repair. We got a section right here with solar panels. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to chase this leak. That's what they call it in roofer terms. We actually have to pull up all this tile right here and basically re-roof this plane right here, remove these solar panels, and basically do this whole plane. It's an involved process, but that's how you do it right. We couldn't just stay right here, because more than likely this leak originated more than likely under this. Water's been going down, building up right here. Overall condition of the roof, in my professional opinion, is past its life expectancy. We can see that the tar paper underneath is is severely corroded. It's decomposing. It's a 15-20 year product. The flat roof sections look good. It's a TPO material that we like, but I recommend a full re-roof on the concrete material, concrete tile, what we call lift and reset, where we lift up all the tiles, stack them up, and redo the wood and redo the underlayment underneath. Anything that's rotted or anything like that would be replaced. A repair can be done to limp this roof through, but in my professional opinion, a full re-roof of the concrete tile needs to be addressed, as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye.